Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Shall we start now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have completed first chapter and let us move to the second chapter. So once it is coming to the offline, still once again I'll tell you one recursion problem, one non-recursion wherever mathematics involved. So now let us move to the second unit. So before going to the second unit, do you have any doubts? First unit. So how to calculate the time complexities? Yesterday I have done, many people they have responded through mail. How to calculate the recurrence relation and how to identify the input size n and how to identify the write the recurrence relation, best worst average cases and all. They send it through mail. Many people, still many people they have to send it. You do it that one. So that is the way you have to learn it. So once you do it by your own, then you will come to know that how to solve the problems, all those things. Otherwise, if you are not solving, it is difficult. So that is what you have to do it. Now let us move to the second unit. So I hope when you have the non-recursive problems and recursive problems, so you can be able to tell the now time complexities and time complexities. So how to calculate the recurrence relations. Now let us move to the second unit. So this is nothing but the brute force techniques. Brute force techniques is nothing but it's a straightforward approach. It's a straightforward approach. So straightforward approach is nothing but directly we are calculating the given problems. So not required anything to solve that one. Anything is not required. So whatever the given problem is there, direct. So we are applying some techniques and we are solving the given problem. That is what the straightforward approach. So straightforward approach is nothing but a straightforward approach usually based directly on the problem statement and definitions of the concepts involved. So whatever the problems they have given, what all the concepts are there, so applying directly to solve the given problem. That is what the straightforward approach. Straightforward approach is nothing but what? So whatever the given problems, whatever the concepts they have given, directly you are solving the problems. So no need to depend on others or no need to depend to calculate something else. So directly whatever the given values are there, what are the given concepts are there, based on that directly we are solving the problem. That is what the brute force techniques and other name called straightforward approach method. So straightforward approach method is nothing but this chapter. So you will be having the bubble sort techniques and selection sort techniques. Let us see how it will be working, all those things. And you have the examples. Computing a to the power of n. A is greater than 0. So that is called the non-negative integers. So a to the power of n, a is greater than 0 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you are putting. So what will happen? 1 to the power of 1, n is the non-negative integers. A is greater than 0. So any values, for example, if you give a is equal to 5, b is equal, n is equal to 2, 5 square. So directly we can calculate 5 into 5. So like this, you can take some of the examples. So that is called the straightforward approach. Another example called factorial n. Factorial n is nothing but, suppose if you are giving factorial 4. So factorial 4 is nothing but how to calculate. You know that 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that is called the straightforward approach. Not required anything to calculate to solve the given problems. So next, multiplying the two matrices. There also same thing. You know the matrix multiplication. First one is the first matrix rows and second matrix columns. So that we will be calculating. So before that, you should know that matrix multiplication when it is possible. So which matrix rows and which matrix columns is equal, then only you can calculate that one. That rules and regulations you should know that. Once that condition is satisfied, you can calculate the multiplying the two matrices. Next, searching for a key of a given value in the list n. So you can search the element whether the in the given list is available or not. So this is called the straightforward approaches. This is what the examples. So definition is nothing but what? Straightforward approach is nothing but the based on the given concepts and the given problems, you are able to solve directly the given problems. So for example, you have seen many examples: factorial n, multiplication of two matrices, and computing a to the power of n, searching for a given key of the elements, and so on. So this is what all these things are called the straightforward approach. So now brute force sorting algorithm. So these also selection sort and bubble sort also algorithms are there. So now what is the selection sort? You have learned selection sort and bubble sort. Arjun. Arjun.
Sir,
What is selection sort? What do you mean by selection sort?
sir, finding smallest element.
Finding the smallest element.
Yes, sir.
Finding the smallest element, that is called selection sort. Then any other process?
Sir, swap it with the first element.
Okay. Anything else? Aishwarya?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by selection sort?
It
What
is
do you
array
mean by
to
selection
find
sort?
its smallest element, sir.
Finding the smallest element, and next.
It swap it with the first element, sir.
Okay. Murali Krishna?
Hello, sir.
What do you mean by Arjun? You are saying something?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, we have to compare between two elements.
Hmm.
Always we have to compare with the right one. So first one will be, if the first one is bigger and the
Hmm.
second one is smaller, then I have to swap it to first one. So again,
Okay.
I'll start with the next element. So now
Hmm.
7, 3, I'll compare. So 3 is
Hmm.
like, I'll take swap it. Next 3
Hmm.
to 2, I'll compare it and I'll swap it. So like that, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? Murali Krishna? Murali? Murali? Kishore? Kishore? Can you say what is, how do you define the selection sort if somebody asks? Right. So I'll tell you the definition. Selection sort is nothing but selection sort is a sorting process, and you're finding the minimum element in a given list and putting it to the first location. Putting into the first location, first phase. And the second phase is nothing but again the remaining element other than the first element. You are finding the second element, the minimum element. Again, you are placing into the second position and keep on doing that one. And that is called the selection sort. Not finding the minimum element and replacing, we cannot say that one. So where you are replacing that you have to mention it. So in a given list, you are finding the minimum element that will be placed into the first location in the first phase, and the second iteration, second phase, the remaining elements, what is the minimum element, that will be placed into the second place. That is nothing but the in a given array. So that the remaining next phase is nothing but the third phase is nothing but the remaining elements. You are finding the minimum element and you are placing it to the third position, and so on. That is called the selection sort. So selection sort is nothing but also sorting techniques, and your what you said is correct. Finding the minimum element and replacing, we cannot say where to replace that. So you have to find in a given elements in a given list, you are finding the minimum element, and that element you are placing into the first location. That's what you are supposed to do, the first iteration. The second iteration, what you will be doing, you are leaving the first element, the remaining element, which is the smallest element in that list, and that you are placing into the second position. The swapping automatically, when you are placing means swapping will be happening. So is it clear definition now? Definition? Okay, see now what, according to the textbook definition, let me say here, scan the array of, find its smallest element and swap it with the first element. That is what the scan the array to find the smallest element. That's what I told you. So you are finding the smallest element in the given list and you are placing it to the first location. That is what they have told it also, same thing. See, scan the array to find its smallest element and swap it with the first element. Next, that is called then. Starting with the second element, scan the elements to the right of it to find the smallest among them and swap it with the second element. So that's what I told you. See, the definition, what it says also the same thing. The first iteration in a given list, you are finding the first element, finding the smallest element, and that element you are placing into the first location or swapping with the first location. Then the remaining elements after the first element, that is called the remaining elements. So again you are finding with the smallest out of all these things, and then you are placing into the second position, and so on. That is what the definition says here. So scan the array to find its smallest element and swap it with the first element. Then starting with the second element, scan the elements to the right of it to the find the smallest among them and swap it with the second element. So generally, general statement, that is what, to understanding purpose, we'll be saying the statement that is called the selection sort. Now generally what you will be saying is, on the pass of the ith pass, I goes from 0 to n minus 2, find the smallest element in I to n minus 1, though I goes from the 0 to n minus 1, I minus 1, and swap with the ith element. So that is what the general statement you will be saying. And you have the, finally the elements is a of 0 is less than or equal to dash dash a of I minus 1 comma a of I dash dash a of minimum and a of n minus 1. So this is called the minimum element, a of minimum. You have found it in this, and that will be swapped with the this element. So that is what you have to do it. So wherever you have less than this, you will be leaving and finding the minimum element in the given list, and that will swap with the first element. So any doubt? Selection sort definition? Still, do you have any doubt? Okay, shall we move to the example, how it will work? We'll see, then we'll go for the algorithms. Okay. Right. So selection sort, normally in first year C programming, what you will be doing is, here normally I is equal to 0 to n minus 1 do. So we will not find the minimum this one. Directly we'll write j is equal to I plus 1 to n minus 1 do. What we'll do is a of I less than a of j. Otherwise a of I is greater than a of j. So that one swap with the a of I comma j, we used to write it. So that is also correct. But what it will happen is, first minimum element compared to the first element, it will be swapping. Then what will happen again? So swappings will be more. So that is not the right correct swap selection sort. Selection sort is nothing but you have to find the minimum element out of all the elements. So this is the way of writing. So you are assuming the first element is called the minimum, and yeah, so j is equal to I plus 1 to n minus 1. So this is starting with the first element. This is starting with the second element. So with the minimum element, you are comparing the remaining elements, which is the minimum you are finding. So you know that how to find out the minimum element. If a of j less than the a of minimum, A of j is less than the A of minimum. That is nothing but the remaining elements. For example, if that condition is satisfied, minimum is equal to j. So minimum is equal to j. So that's what, please see here. This first statement should execute only if statement. Only if statement. Under this first statement, so minimum this and these statements are available. So that means what, when you are writing the program, here one open bracket and here one close bracket, you need to put it, because this first statement, more than one first statement, one statement is available. So that is the reason indentation, we will say indentation is important, indentation is important. In examination also, you have to write the same way. So that means what, this first statement will be executing the following all 5 statements, 1 2 3 4, all 4 statements will be executing, and that is the reason you are giving here open bracket, here close bracket. So this first statement, only one statement doesn't matter. So this first statement will be happening this one. Now this first statement will be, what will be happening is finding all the remaining elements other than the first element. Once it is finding the minimum element, that is called the, it shows the minimum element. So once it is showing the minimum element, so that is what the A of minimum. So finding the remaining elements in a given list. So once it is found the minimum element, you are swapping with A of I comma A of minimum. So that is what the first iteration. So once again I'll tell you, see here, this is nothing but I goes from 0 to n minus 1 2. Suppose n minus 1 elements are there, n minus 2 elements. That means what? So 0 to n minus 1, the given list, and before that only you are stopping, because it is required this loop, second loop is nothing but up to n minus 1. So you want to compare the last element also. When you want to compare the last element, before that only you are stopping the first loop. So that is what this statement. When I am saying the examples, I'll tell you that. Now you are considering the minimum is the first element. You are checking the j is equal to I plus 1. I plus 1 means nothing but 0 plus 1 is nothing but 1. So you are moving the second loop from the next element. So first element, first loop will be taken care, and the second loop will be after the first element will be taken care till the end. So out of all these things, if A of j is less than the A of minimum, finding the minimum element in the given list other than the first element. So once it is found the minimum element, so then this loop will be finished. After finishing this, A of I comma minimum. So first minimum element will be placed into the first location. Once it is done, then I value will be incremented. So that means I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1 means what will happen? So that is the first location. So now 0th location already over. Now first location will be coming. Now J loop, what will happen? I plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2. From 2 you will be starting. That means after the first element will be starting according to the looping statement 0 to n minus 1. 0 is called the first element, 1 is called the second element. So once it is moving the remaining element, finding the minimum element out of all those things. Once it is found the minimum element, then swap with the second element and minimum element. So keep on doing till end of the programs. So now we're saying Aishwarya,
Yes, sir.
did you send recursion problems and non-recursion problems, recurrence relations?
No, sir. Now I'll send. Yesterday was network over, sir. So
So have you solved?
yes, sir. I solved, sir.
Okay, madam. Now, how many loops are there in this program? Can you say? How many loops are there? Aishwarya.
Sir.
How many loops are there in this algorithm? Whatever I have explained.
Two loops, sir.
2 loops. So first loop starting from where to where?
For loop, sir.
So that is what, from where to where the elements will be executing. What is the starting point? What is the ending point for that loop? Hmm? Madam, loop is starting from where and where it is ending? First loop.
0 to n minus 2, sir.
0 to n minus 2. Second loop.
Second loop is second loop 0 to 1 to n minus
0
1,
to
sir.
n minus 2. Second
1
loop
to
is
n minus 1, sir.
1 to n minus 1.
1 to n plus 1, sir.
1 to n plus 1. Very good. Yeah. Super. Arjun,
I plus 1, sir. I plus 1.
I am showing the cursor also. You are blindly telling something. Yeah. So you people are not concentrating.
Sir, I
That's what
plus
it's
1 to n minus 1.
Now, Arjun, you tell me. Yeah. Second loop.
Yeah, sir, I plus 1 to n minus 1.
Now, how to write the recurrence relation? First one is summation. Arjun,
Sir.
tell me. First loop, how to write it? Recurrence relation, how to write it now? Recurrence relation, how to write?
Sir, summation.
Yes,
I use
first
summation.
one is summation.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Summation.
N minus 2.
Huh?
Sir, I is equal to 0 summation n minus 2.
N minus 2. How you will pronounce that? That is the way I pronounced last class and all. Summation. Summation I goes from 0 to n minus 2. I have written it here clearly. See. Now,
Yes.
second loop is, the second summation is J goes from
1 to n.
1 to n. See, you people are not here. It is showing cursor. No, J loop is from where to where? Elements where the loop is executing from where to where? J is equal to.
Sir, J goes from I plus 1 to n minus 1.
J statement, how from where to executing from where to where, also the same answer, no? J goes from, that is what you have to write the summation here. J is equal to I plus 1 to n minus 1. See, there is nothing is new in this. So you are copying directly here. You have two statements. That's what non-recursive statements have told you last class also, finding the minimum element and looping statement. All these things the same only, no? So here what you have done is, first summation is nothing but I goes from 0 to n minus 2. That's what the same thing I have written. Next is J goes from I plus 1 to n minus 1. So of 1, that's it. Once you write this, solving is very easy. Next, Aishwarya.
Yes, sir.
And we got it now, how to read it. Next problem
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
bubble chart, how to write the equations also.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now, do you know how to write the summations here?
Yes, sir.
So first summation is first loop, 0 to n minus 2. That is what 0 to n minus 1 I goes. Second loop is nothing but here only, just whatever it is there, you copy it. That's it. J is equal to I plus 1 to n minus 1.
N minus 1.
Every problem you have to write the time complexities for in the examination. So you have to write this equation very easy. I'll tell you. Once you write the algorithm, this is can be written directly. Now let us come to this one. Now first loop is nothing but as it is, first summation you have written. Second summation is this minus this. That is nothing but the I plus 1. That is see here, n minus 1 minus of I plus 1, and 1 is the constant. Simplify this, n minus 1 minus I. So Arjun, this same equation, I hope we have solved it previously.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is the, now I told you blindly also you can say when you have the two loops. In the examination you have to write it like this. Up to here you have to write it. Next statement is what you have done previously. N minus 1 separately, I separately you have done it. So finally after this, what you got it? That is belongs to that belongs to Arjun.
Sir,
That is belongs to, I told you can remember very easily also. When you have the two looping statements, n minus 2 into n minus 1, if you multiply first one, what you will get it? N into n?
yes, sir.
N into n how much? N
Sir?
into n how much? Huh?
N into N.
N into n is n only.
No, sir.
Huh? N into n how much?
Sir, N into N. Sir, it will become square, sir.
Tell me that. What is that called? N square.
Yeah, sir.
N square. So that is what your answer. Now up to here you write it, that is nothing but belongs to n square, because this equation already we have solved it in the first unit itself. So you know how to solve it. So no examination also they will not expect to solve the remaining entire thing. So now n minus 2, just remember that when you are writing these equations, once you write it here afterwards, so directly you can write it, that is nothing but the n square, that is belongs to n square, you can write it. So I'll tell you end of this class that one how to write it. Now see here, n minus 2 into n minus 1. So remaining leave it, n square will be there. So let us say the example in your class 60 members are available. So even that 60 members are available, 1 or 2 subtract, 1 or 2 deleted, whatever it may be. What is the sanctioned intake is 60 only. 60 is nothing but that one. In that 60 belongs to your register numbers will be there. 1 to register number 1 BY 19 MCA 01 to 1 BY 19 MCA 60. Let us assume that. So you have different TD series or whatever it may be. So that whoever it may be, that is belongs to now third semester MCA. Aishwarya means belongs to which semester, means third semester only. So Arjun belongs to third semester only. So or Jinjar or Guria, whoever it may be, they all are belong to third semester only. Now what is your intake is nothing but you will be saying 60 only. Here also same thing, n minus 1 into n minus 2. That is we are considering when you are calculating the time complexity, that is nothing but it belongs to theta of n square. That is what you have to write, it belongs to theta of n square. So next example is 8469231. Let us solve this example problem, how it will be working this. Now let us see. Now what is the minimum element in this? What is the minimum element?
1.
1. So now it is identified called 1. So now this one should be swapped with where now? According to the algorithm. According to the algorithm,
First position.
first position. So now which one will be swapped now?
8 and 1.
8 and 1. Correct, Jinjar. 8 and 1 will be swapped. Now is it swapped now?
Yes, sir.
Is it swapped or not?
Yes, sir.
1 and 8 is swapped. Now what is it says is first loop, it is you have identified 8 is the minimum, and next is you are finding 4, 6, 9, 2, 3, 1 with out of all these things which is the minimum at the end of the statement. So actually first 4 will be the minimum. Next is we will compare this, compare this. 2 will be the minimum. Compare 3, no. So next is compare to 2, 1 is the minimum. 1 will be identified, and first one the 8th element. So that is nothing but the 0th position, and the last position. These two will be the n minus 1 position, 0 position will be swapped. That is what will be happening. Now 1 is sorted out. Now the looping starting from the here 4 to 6, 9, 2, 3, 8. 4 will be the minimum you have identified. Now comparing with the remaining elements. So which is the minimum now? Second element is minimum is what?
2.
2 is the minimum. See now. So 2 is the minimum. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now 2 should be swapped with which element?
4. Second
Huh?
position. 4.
Huh?
Second position.
Second position. Now 4 and 2 will be swapped. See now. Is it swapped now 4 and 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now 1 and 2 are sorted order. Now 6 is the minimum element you will be taking. And once you take the sixth element and the remaining element will be compared, which is the now remaining element, smallest element out of this 9, 4, 3, 8.
4, sir.
3.
4. Now see. 4, 3. 3 is the smallest element. No. Okay. Now 6 and 3 should be swapped. See now 6 and 3 should be swapped. 6 and 3 will be the swapped. Now 9 is the smallest element. You are taken in the according to the first loop. Now compare with the 6, 4, 6, 8. Which is the smallest element now? 4 is the smallest element. See now. 4 is the smallest element. You got it now? Any doubt? So now 4 and 9 to be swapped. See, now 4 and 9 to be swapped. Now 9 is the minimum element you are assuming, and 6 and 8 will be comparing. Now 6 is the smallest element. See, oh, that red mark I have not marked it. So 6 and 9 should be swapped. Next 9 will be the minimum element, and which is the remaining element is 9, 8. So 8 will be the this one. So 9 will be swapped. So 8 and 9 will be the swapped element. Finally, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. So that is what they will be happening. So from here 9 will be the minimum 6 element. 6 and 9 will be swapped. 6 and 9 will be swapped. Now here is 9 will be 8 will be the smallest element, and 9 and 8 we should be swapped here. And finally you got it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is what the happening swapping elements. This is what the selection sort says. So selection sort is nothing but what? Finding the first phase, finding the smallest element in the given list, and that element will be placed into the first location. So that is what we have done it. So now out of all these things will be the 1 is the smallest element that will be placed into the first location. So that is nothing but 1 and 8 will be swapped, and you got it 1 and 8. So right, 1 and 8 will be swapped. Next, out of this, other than the first element, which is the smallest element, 2 is the smallest element that will be placed into the second location. So that is nothing but that second location element will be coming to here. So that is what will be happening. Now next, which is the smallest element? This one will be the smallest element. So once you found this, next what will happen? So see, it is swapped with the here in this location 3 and 6. So 3 and 6 will be swapped. So now 9, 4, 6, 8 will be the remaining elements, which is the smallest element. 4 will be the smallest element. Now 4 will be placed into the fourth location. So that is what will be swapping now. Now 9, 6, 8, which is the smallest element, 6 will be the smallest element that will be placed into here. So that is what the sixth element. So next what will happen? 8 will be the smallest element, and 8 and 9 will be swapped. So that is what this one will be happening. So this red should come up. That is what happened. So any doubt now? So selection sort is nothing but very simple. I goes from 0 to n minus 2 loop. So you are identifying one minimum element is equal to a of 0 element. Next is j goes from I plus 1 to n minus 1 to. Now you are comparing a of j is less than the a of minimum. So minimum is equal to j position you are doing. So next is swap with a of j and a of minimum values. So that is nothing but the j location is finding this, and the minimum location is nothing but this one. So that is what the algorithm says. You can see the algorithm also. I'll show you. See here, So minimum element is nothing but the first location. Location only you are taking, not the array here. So next is j goes from I plus 1 to. So wherever the loop is there, the remaining elements you have to find out. So now you have to compare with a of j is less than the a of minimum. So minimum is equal to jth location. So swap with the a of j and minimum. So you have to find only the positions. So once you found the positions, finally swap with these two. So no need to swap with. So for example here 8 and 4 when you are comparing, so no need to change 4 and 8 here. Just you take this position. Next is 6 and 4 will be comparing, 6 and 9 will be comparing, 6 and 2 will be comparing. 2 will be the smallest position and 2 keep it into the position. Now 2 and 3 will be comparing and 2 and 1 will be comparing. So this position you make it. This is what the j location first. So now j with the this location. See now j with the swap with a of I is nothing but the first location. That's what we are not touching this. And this is nothing but the j position. That is nothing but the j is nothing but the minimum position. So and swap with the a of I and a of minimum. So this is what this one. Now come to the second element, second position. In this 4 will be the minimum element. Now this is location you have taken. 4 and 6 will be comparing, 4 and 3 will be comparing, 4 and 9 will be comparing, 4 and 2 will be comparing. So now j minimum is equal to this position. So now next is 2 and 3 will be comparing, 2 and 8 will be comparing. So 2 will be the position. This is what the a of j. Now this is minimum. So a of minimum and a of this one. So a of j. So that's what the this location. So a of I and a of minimum. So j position is nothing but that is you are assigned to minimum value, that is called the minimum. So a of I and a of minimum. A of I and a of minimum. So j when it is executing, you are finding the smallest element location that you are placing into the minimum. So finally you are swapping with a of I and j the minimum position, that is nothing but the minimum, a of minimum. So now finally you are swapping with the a of I and a of minimum. This is what the loop. So can you able to write it in the examination? 10 marks question this one. Selection sort, bubble sort. One question you have to write it with one example. Otherwise, if they will give the examples, you have to write it the one example. Now I'll show you the another one. Now the other way. 89 will be the smallest element. 45, 68, 90, 29, 37, 17. 17 will be the smallest element. So 17 and 89 will be swapped. Aishwarya, second, so you are starting with the 45. Which is the smallest element out of all these things in the second phase?
17, sir.
First phase. So now swap with which one? 17 and 17 and
29, sir.
you are telling either first phase or second phase?
Second phase, sir.
Second phase 29. So J loop where it is got started in the second phase? Which element?
17.
Which element is started? Second loop.
First element, sir.
First element. First element is what?
J loop is started, sir.
J loop. What element? There other people are telling 45, 45.
element.
I am able to hear. Here you are not able to take that for your friend's answer. Huh? Right. Now tell me the second iteration 29 with swap with where?
34, sir.
Very good. Super. Yeah.
45, sir.
No, I don't know where you are seeing what you are living in.
Third line.
When you are talking about second phase, how can you go for the third one? Second one you are not finished on, right? I am talking about the second phase.
29, sir.
29 with
45, sir.
29, 45 interchange. Now the second, other people don't talk. Others don't give any this one. And now third phase, which element will be starting in the third row? Execution, I loop.
Starting,
Start from where?
68, sir.
68. So J loop will be starting from where?
J loop is starting from
J loop starting from
90,
where,
sir.
madam?
90.
90. From 90 to 89 will be executing 90, 45, 34, 89. Which is the minimum element?
34.
34 it is bolded now. 34 swapping with which element now?
68.
34
45,
and
sir.
68. Very
45.
good. You are not at all listening. I'll tell you, Aishwarya. Such a simple concept you are not able to tell means what I should tell me. Ginger,
Yes, sir.
third iteration where it will be starting, sir? I loop
It start from 68, sir.
68. So the J loop starting from
90, sir. It will start
90.
from
So you are finding the minimum element out of this 90, 45, 34, 89. So which is the minimum element?
It's 34, sir.
34. Now 34 swapped with
68, sir.
68. Now, so 34 and 68 it's got swapped. Now I loop starting from I will be incremented. I loop starting from where? Which element?
90.
90. So J loop starting from where?
45.
45. Now what is the remaining element in the this iteration? 45, 68, 89. Which is the minimum?
45.
45. Now 45 and
90
which to
will
be swapped?
90 will be swapped.
90. 45, 90 swapped. Now Aishwarya, next iteration here, he has told 45 and 90 got swapped. And now I loop starting from where, you tell me?
90, sir.
90. So J loop starting from where, you tell me?
68.
68. So the remaining elements is what in that category? 68 and
90.
90. Very good. Yeah, Ginger, how to tell to Aishwarya? Yeah? You tell me, Ginger. 90 you have taken I loop, J starting from 68. Remaining elements is what?
90, 68, 89.
No, 90 started I loop. J loop is starting from 68. So
Okay,
68 and 89 will be the remaining elements.
Yes, sir.
Out
Yes, sir.
of this, which is the minimum?
68.
68 and swap with now which element? 90. So 68 and 90 will be swapped. So
Yes, sir.
90 will start I loop starting from 90 and this one is 89. Only the remaining element is minimum is that only. So swap with 89 and 90. So this is what the selection sort, and this is the way of working the programs. So this is what I have written it, and this also I have written it. So now one phase I have written, see here, 89, 45 you have there. So 89, 68, 89, 90, 89, 29. So now you are comparing with 90 and 34, and next is 90, 17, 17 and 90. So this is bubble sort, will go for the other one. So now the selection sort is this one only. So now any doubt for the selection sort? Aishwarya didn't understand, I hope still.
Understood, sir.
What
Confusion.
understood, madam? You are
I
not
thought
telling me.
in that
Now
minimum
I'll ask you one question. Tell me now. So in this case, the second phase, that means first one and second phase is nothing but whatever I am showing that one. Now I loop is starting from where? Second row.
45, sir.
45. Now J loop execution will start from where?
J loop from
That's what you understood.
68, sir, Jelu.
So
And
don't say
minimum
other
is
people,
99 in
let
that
her learn it. So 68. Now 45 started. From 45 started means what is the remaining elements in that row?
90, 29, 34, 89, sir.
Okay. In that, out of all those things, now once again repeat the remaining elements. Started 45. Afterwards, the remaining elements.
68, 90, minimum is 29 and 34, 89, sir.
Okay. So now I told you what is the remaining elements. You tell me the remaining elements.
68, 90, 34, 89, sir.
Correct. No. Now 68, 90, 29, 34, 89. Out of this, which is the minimum element?
29, sir.
So 29 with swapped with what in the second iteration?
It is swapped with 68.
You write 5 times, yeah. Selection sort.
90, sir.
You're telling remaining another 2 is 34, 89. That also you tell me, no? Huh?
Sir, 29 is swapped with 45, sir.
Madam, you got totally confusing. I don't know why. You have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elements. With that 7 elements, you are telling all 7 options.
No, sir, 29.
You
Next
didn't
question,
understand.
class.
You have not understand. You are not understanding the concepts. You didn't understand. That's it.
Understood, sir.
Understood. Now tell me the fourth iteration where the loop is starting from. My first loop.
90, sir.
Don't 90. So next loop J loop where it is starting.
Sir,
Madam 1, 2, 3, fourth iteration. I told you I loop starting from. You told 90. J loop starting from where?
45, sir.
45. Remaining elements is in that loop is what?
68 and 89.
So now total after 90, what is the remaining elements?
45, 68, 89.
Out of this, which is the minimum?
45, sir.
45 now swapped with what?
90, sir.
That's it. So now where you have problems, now I am not understanding. So now do you have any problems to swap?
No, sir.
Okay, examination, one step goes wrong also you will get 0 marks. Now I am telling you. Internals, if I do the same problem, if you are solving one statement wrong also you will get 0. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. That means because I have spent for you maximum time for you, because your name is displaying first. It doesn't mean that I am torturing only you. So everybody is one day, one person I will be asking. But my intention is everybody has to understand. That's it.
Okay.
Any doubt now?
No, sir.
Okay. So right. Shall I move to the next one now? Okay. So now today I will send you the Google Sheet. You have to fill it in that. So I'm not giving any assignment here. So actually I'm supposed to give an assignment. They are asking us to conduct the quiz only. So I'll send one link to you people to conduct one quiz. Okay. So selection sort. Anybody is having problem? Selection sort. Anybody is having problem?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So now I will stop today's class. Next class bubble start. Almost similar concept on that also. So we'll see that one, how it will be working, how it will be executing that. So a bit similar to this one only. So way of working is a bit different. That's it. So attendance place 1. Make it fast.
Present, sir.
1 is present.
Yes, sir.
2.
Present, sir.
3.
Present, sir.
4.
Yes, sir.
5.
Present, sir.
6.
Present, sir.
7.
Present, sir.
8.
Yes, sir.
9.
Present, sir.
10.
Present, sir.
11.
Present, sir.
12.
Present, sir.
13.
Present, sir.
14.
Present, sir.
15. 16.
Present, sir.
17.
Present, sir.
18.
Present, sir.
19,
Present, sir.
20,
Present, sir.
21,
Present, sir.
22,
Present, sir.
23,
Present, sir.
24,
Sir.
25,
Yes, sir.
26,
Present, sir.
27,
Yes, sir.
28,
Yes, sir.
29, 30,
Present, sir.
1 TD series, 2,
Present, sir.
3,
Present, sir.
4,
Present, sir.
5,
Present,
6, 5,
Present, sir. 5.
6,
Present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Yes, sir.
9,
Present, sir.
10,
Yes, sir.
11,
Yes, sir.
12,
Present, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
15,
14.
14,
Present, sir.
16,
Present, sir.
17,
Yes, sir.
18,
Present, sir.
19,
Present, sir.
20,
Present, sir.
21,
Present, sir.
22, 23,
Present, sir.
24. Okay, that's it, no? Okay, bye. We'll see you tomorrow next class. I'll send you one link. You do it.